What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl. It's your girl. It's I'll just play it, y'all. It's your girl. It's Mercy. You already know what it is, and this is the world's dumbest 911 calls. Now, I done heard some dumb 911 calls, and this all probably comes from like being on Facebook and or just being on the internet. Period. You always run into somebody like the guy that called 911 after he stabbed his wife. He killed all his kids, and then by the time they got there, he was dead himself. I think he called them to save himself because the kids and the wife was already dead. So if you planned on killing yourself and the kids and the wife was already dead, then why you call 911? I don't know. I mean, that's sort of kind of smart, but it was dumb. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these 911 calls. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get into this video. Oh yeah, man. I keep forgetting to turn on the video.
The lady in this next story did what she felt she had to do. She was mad because her Chinese food didn't taste as good as she hoped. So she called 911 to complain. Fortunately for us,
you called
we got the
police.
call and it was recorded.
What's the problem?
I had bought some Chinese food, and it's not to par to me, and I asked to get my money back, and they acting like they don't understand me and took my food and won't give me my money back.
And this is why you called 911?
What am I supposed to do? Jump over the thing and beat them up and get my money back?
You could have called the regular police line instead of the life-threatening emergency line.
This woman, 43-year-old Bernadette
come get my motherfucking money back.
Is charged
jump
with
over this and
disorderly
beat their
conduct.
ass.
Police
Feel
say
it, though.
2 weekends ago she called 911 at least 4 times looking for a date. When police showed up to talk to her about it, documents show she refused to answer the door, then urinated in the hallway outside her apartments. She was arrested at the time.
Yeah,
what's going on?
I was just growing some marijuana. I was just wondering how much, trouble you can get into for one plant.
You're growing marijuana and you want to know how much depends on how big the plant is.
It's only a seedling.
It didn't take long for police to track the call to Michelson's home. There they found a small amount of marijuana and drug paraphernalia.
It's a first. Yeah, I can't say I've ever had this happen before.
Michelson admitted he bought seeds and equipment for growing. Police then charged him with marijuana possession and other crimes. Michelson was later released on $5,000 bail.
That gotta be one of the dumbest ones
but he
I've
did
ever
have
seen.
a not-so-subtle message as he left the police station.
This sort of kind of leaving me speechless. Like, do y'all see the look on my face? He called the police to ask them, how much trouble can I get in? How much trouble can I get into for growing marijuana? Because I'm growing marijuana and I don't really want to get into that much trouble. And then if you take the battery out your phone, well, this is what they say. If you take the battery out your phone, they can't locate you. Or if you turn your phone off, they can't track you. I'm a loss for words for that. Anyways, let's get back into this video. I don't know.
He spun around and stuck both middle fingers up at the dispatchers.
Only on 12 tonight, an example of why you need a prescription for Viagra. A man in Washington County found out why.
What do you need medicine for?
Actually, what's the problem is, I took some pills, and actually, I took 2 Viagra pills, and my erection been up for like 4 days, and there hasn't been any signs of change whatsoever, and I'm really sick.
What happens if you dial 911 because a restaurant got your order wrong? Well, that landed one man in jail.
That is an emergency. Come get him. Like, I'd be scared as hell.
And I had ordered like 7 burgers, and I went to my vehicle, right, and I came back to them that they took a burger from me.
Lorenzo Riggins was hungry when he walked into the East Albany McDonald's last night.
I went in to order 7 McDoubles and 1 chicken and 1 fry.
But after he walked outside, he says he noticed that wasn't what he got.
I left at the store without checking it. But when I got to my truck and I got ready to leave, I looked in the bag and come to find out I didn't have but 6 McDoubles.
Riggins says he took the bag inside and talked to an employee hoping to get his other hamburger. But things didn't turn out so well.
No, most people who smoke know just what it's like to want a cigarette and not have one. Most of them would never think of calling 911 like this Granbury grandmother did. Well, we caught up with her just a few hours ago and asked her what she was thinking.
Well, we were just kicking it in the backyard, just, you know, a few beers too many, and then next thing you know, we're out of cigarettes. Well, I didn't want to drive to town, so.
So Linda White grabbed her cell phone.
She said it's emergency.
911, what is the address of your
Nicotine is so nasty.
That's right. She called 911.
Hello.
I need some cigarettes.
I was not.
Charlotte County man is arrested after deputies say he called 911 because he could not bring his kitten into a strip club. 47-year-old Everett Lagus is in jail on $4,000 bond.
Like
Deputies say he tried to bring that kitten into the Emerald City Gentlemen's Club.
Like
when the owner told him he had to leave, he reportedly sat down outside the business and called 911.
All right, here's the scenario, folks. You get home from work, right? You go to freshen up. There's a stranger taking a shower in your bathroom. I'm not kidding. Look at this.
Okay, and the guy is white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
I have no idea. He was in the bathroom.
Okay, hold on a second.
And the door's shut.
I bet you this probably her son.
And he said he's in there, and I said, who the hell are you?
Okay.
And he said, Timothy something. I totally forgot his name.
Okay. And he said he broke in?
He said he broke in and he was kidnapped and he was taking a shower.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just rinsing off. He'll be right out in a minute. But this gets better, okay? The intruder who was in the shower, I can't believe she was laughing about it. I think I would be completely freaked out if someone was in my shower. But he apparently feared for his own safety because the homeowner showed up. So he picked up the phone and called 911 from inside the house at the same time and listened to what he said.
911?
I just broke into a house and the owner came home.
You broke into
Like, what the hell are you calling this for?
I don't know.
Dog emergency?
Yeah, you in my shower. Get your ass out of my shower. I would have been out of that house.
So I'm at the Taco Bell at 137th and Washington. Yeah, I just want some tacos. That's it.
Kimball tells the dispatcher he has the munchies. According to the police report, he'd been drinking alcohol.
But I got a pet peeve of dumb people. Like, I just hate, they just get on my nerves. Stupid people get on my nerves.
You lie to get a taco. I get the munchies. I walk a quarter mile from here. Are you gonna help me out, or I have to get arrested to get home? You know what I'm saying?
Take your ass home.
Well, we're not going to take you home.
I don't want you to. I want you to call the manager.
He did tell the dispatcher, though, the reason he called Largo Police.
Wow.
When I get refused service for no reason, it pees me off, so I call you guys.
This nigga.
That makes sense?
Police say calling 911 for tacos does not make any sense.
Alana Sims from Sterling Heights made a costly mistake. She had too much to drink while at Joe Cool's on Big Beaver in Troy, and rather than drive drunk, called 911 looking for a ride.
911, where's your emergency?
I just need an escort.
What do you mean?
I need an escort to home.
That's when she hung up, probably realizing a 911 call was a bad idea.
A 53-year-old Kerrville woman is arrested after calling 911 when her husband wouldn't eat his dinner.
She
might kill his ass
because her husband was not
calling the police on you.
The time before
he ain't eat that damn. He ain't eat it because he probably poisoned
her. Couldn't find her clothes. Another time because her dogs had gotten loose.
911 dispatchers in Clarksville are receiving some very weird calls, including one from a woman who was upset because her boyfriend wouldn't marry her.
911.
Oh, that's crazy.
Montgomery County dispatchers received a strange call Monday morning from someone at this
I wouldn't marry you neither, you crazy.
Okay, ma'am, what were you calling for?
Crazy.
Actually, they received several. According to a police report, Orama dialed 911 repeatedly because a man lied about marrying her.
According to a police affidavit, when the 68-year-old's granddaughter refused to go buy her a beer, Pate called 911 to report her beer emergency. The police report says Pate told officers after she slapped her granddaughter, she called them for police assistance in getting a beer.
Bertha Ring Chambers sits outside her Lauderdale Courts apartment, fresh out of jail. Her crime? Calling 911 because she didn't want to babysit her grandkids.
They said you were upset?
Yes, I was.
About babysitting?
Yeah.
Why would you call 911 about babysitting?
But I get tired of babysitting.
I bet you they in Florida.
You heard me.
Oh, no, they in New Orleans.
Director 911 Williams.
I got a situation over here with Subway sandwich shop.
Okay, sir, what's going on there?
Well, I ordered 2 sandwiches, and I asked for everything on one sandwich, and the other one I asked for certain things on the other sandwich. I didn't get what I paid for.
This is what Reginald Peterson considers an emergency worthy of a 911 call. He didn't get mustard and mayonnaise on his 2 Subway footlongs Thursday night.
I'm not going to sit and pay $12 or $10 for some sandwiches and don't get what I paid for.
Everybody thinks it's funny, but, I mean, when you get down to it, it's serious.
Subway's manager tells me employees were so scared over Peterson's behavior, they locked the door on him when he went outside to call 911.
I'm on the phone with you. The employee just came up here and locked the freaking door. And they got both of the sandwiches. They did not make right for me.
I'm annoyed. I told y'all this is my pet
Is
peeve.
the person who called 911, and she could go to jail for it.
911, do you need fire, medical, or police? No, ma'am, I don't. I don't have an emergency. 2 police officers just left my house just now. Third, can I get their names, please? Do you need them to come back there? Oh, I'd like that, yeah. Why do you need them to come back there? Because I have an emergency. I'll think of something. Honey, I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? I just thought he was cute. I'm 45 years old, and I'd like to meet him again. I don't know how to go about doing that without calling 911. I know this is not absolutely in a way, shape, or form an emergency.
Covering Florida, a Naples man facing charges after calling 911 10 times asking
Get how
for
you
a ride
live.
to Mexico.
One dispatch centers take all kinds of emergency calls. The one they took last Friday from
Too
a
high.
Youngstown, Ohio man might be one of the more bizarre ones. He called because he said he was, quote, too high. Have a listen to this.
And what's the problem?
I'm too high.
You're too high?
Yeah.
What'd you take?
I can't feel anything.
You're what?
I can't feel anything.
Okay, what did you take?
Weed.
Weed?
Yes.
Officers found the 22-year-old
Hey, where's
curled
that
in a
at?
fetal position,
Weed ain't
surrounded
really
by
illegal
Doritos,
in a lot of
goldfish,
spots
crackers,
anymore.
and chips
Illegal
Ahoy.
here, though.
They're
They
cookies.
legalize it.
Sounds
I don't
like
even
a joke,
smoke
but
it,
it's
and they
not.
just
He
need
was
to legalize
complaining
it. I
he
think
couldn't
it's
feel his
stupid that
hands.
it's
He
not
refused
legal
medical treatment
here,
and
but
was
everywhere
charged
else.
with drug possession.
A fast food customer this morning
I don't
now
know
is
why I keep putting
defending
this
her
lip gloss
decision to
on,
call
or
911
chapstick.
after her McDonald's ran out of McNuggets. Police arrested this woman, Latricia Goodman, and charged her with misusing 911 after she called 3 times to report McDonald's was out of
Y'all
chicken
just be making
McNuggets
us
and
look
wouldn't
so
give her a
bad,
refund.
stupid rats.
Officers say Goodman told a 911
I don't
operator
care.
the situation was an emergency
They
and that the
ran
restaurant's
out of
employees
nuggets.
wanted to give her
It'd be
another
more than
menu
one
item instead of a
McDonald's,
refund.
though.
Now Goodman's speaking out. She says there is more to the story.
And if I would have handled matters in my own hand, then I would have been in trouble, which I wanted to handle matters in my own hand.
What did you
and
want to do?
I wanted to jump
That's
across
what
that
I'm
counter,
saying.
but
She
I
fucking
understand
rat. Fuck that.
it's not her fault.
Not
She's just
usually
doing
I'm
her
gonna be trying
job.
to
And
talk
so that's
about
why I was
people
young.
here,
She
but-
wouldn't give me my money back.
She mad because they
You have
didn't have no
emergency?
motherfucking nuggets.
A cheeseburger. Have a good day.
Yeah, these niggas is fried. 911, what's your emergency? I need a cheeseburger.
Factsverse present.
Whoa, ain't nobody tell you to start playing. I don't know what's going on here. I need to get better at using this new software that I got for these reaction videos. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe. And like I said, the original, I don't even know if I said that. I do so many of these videos, but the original link is down below if you're looking for it. It's down below. And you can watch this for yourself. Maybe even do a reaction video for yourself. Like, Lord have mercy. They gave me a headache. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, calling the police because your McDonald's ran out of nuggets. Dude, like, I live in the second biggest city in Indiana. Mind you, Indiana is not even a big state itself. And we are like probably like 10 McDonald's around here. So this one runs out. I mean, I'm sure this one has it. It's a phone call away. Over some nuggets though. They cheap and everything goes. And McDonald's ain't good for you anyway. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, comment what you would have done, or if you ever made a stupid choice like that. If you ever called 911, maybe you was like high, or maybe you was drunk, or maybe you just dumb. stupid. If you know somebody that did it, leave a comment. Just let me know, man. Keep me entertained. Let me know what I should react to next. I don't know. Thank you for watching this video.